The talk of Sam Darnold starting for the Niners has been so rampant this whole entire offseason, it's absurd. Now, since OTAs and rookie minicamp have finished up, more people are coming out of the woodwork saying, hey, don't be surprised if Sam Darnold starts week 1. And to me, I think this is absolutely insane and absurd. But this is just what analysts are saying. What have the 49ers told us so far about Trey Lance and Sam Darnold? Shanahan has given his thoughts on Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy, and Trey Lance this offseason, saying they're all franchise quarterbacks. He specifically brought up Sam Darnold's arm, saying he was one of the most unbelievable throwers of the football he's ever seen. But Kyle Shanahan also says he has 3 franchise quarterbacks, and statistically that's very unlikely, and we've seen a ton of Sam Darnold, and it hasn't been a lot of good. I would say his career is highlighted not by his ability to throw a great football, because he is able to throw a great football, but more so his decision making. His decision making has been abysmal his whole entire career, and while if he started for the San Francisco 49ers, he may perform better than he did in the past, one thing is still going to be there, that decision making that's led to him making the same mistakes over and over throughout his career. And I'm not just saying this because Sam Darnold's only played in, 4 games or something. It's because we have a huge sample size to draw on of over 50 games. In comparison, Trey Lance just simply hasn't received the same opportunity as Sam Darnold. So if the 49ers are willing to take another shot on Sam Darnold, I think that would be absolutely insane. But I think it's genius what they're doing. They're not trying to get too far in front of this story and saying, no, Trey Lance is our guy. Rather, they're making Trey Lance earn it. And one thing that's become clear about Trey Lance this offseason is he's a true competitor. And rather than request to be traded when Brock Purdy seems to be the imminent starter, he says, all I want is a chance to compete. And he's been competing this whole offseason, becoming a totally different quarterback. Like I said, Kyle Shanahan has said recently, Trey Lance looks the best he's ever looked. And the big reason for that is Trey Lance is finally fully healthy. And I'm not just talking about his ankle injury, even though he is fully cleared from that. He's also cleared from his finger injury that happened his rookie year that affected the way he was throwing the football. So while many people have been criticizing Trey Lance's throw, it looks vastly improved this offseason. His throwing motion is much more compacted. The wobble on his football was also gone, and not to mention his feet. Kyle Shanahan mentioned how his feet and his bottom half were much cleaned up, which is vital to have consistency in the quarterback position, which is something Trey Lance struggled with earlier in his career. This also wasn't a surprise that Trey Lance might have needed some time to get up to the NFL speed, as he was one of the most inexperienced college quarterbacks ever. And with Brock Purdy rehabbing, Trey Lance has the opportunity to make the 49ers look like geniuses for taking such a risk on an inexperienced quarterback, which I think he might do. First, I definitely think Trey Lance is going to beat out Sam Darnold. He's a better athlete, he's a better decision maker, and the 49ers are more heavily invested in Lance than Darnold. Lance also has a deep understanding of Kyle Shanahan's offense, being in his offense for 2 full years. Finally, I think Trey Lance has a true competitive fire that's been lit inside his heart, and a lot of people are going to be shocked on how Trey Lance performs not only in the preseason, but most likely the regular season as Brock Purdy recovers. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts down below. It would also mean a ton to me if you liked and subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching.